It's windy outside, and I got to finish up the tractor, and part of that is installing a float charger. So let's get that taken care of. Mid-November. It's windy and it's getting cold on a regular basis. So I gotta wrap things up here so we can head down south. A couple major things I gotta do. One, I gotta get the truck in the shop here, so no more YouTube videos. Put a couple chargers on it. And the truck's got 2 batteries, Ram 2500 diesel, so it's got 2 batteries. I'm going to put 2 float chargers, 1 on each one. After paying $150 for an inexpensive battery, the ones in my truck are not. So I'm just going to put a float charger on each one of them. Then there's the tractor. Now normally I've got an intermatic timer over here that's hooked up to my battery charging station. I've got a whole other video on that. And that runs the tractor. Well, this year, we sold the big 5th wheel. We still got the little one, but we sold the big one. And so I'm gonna park the tractor there. It's actually easier. And the reason for that is because of snow drifts. If there's we get big snow drifts here, depending on the wind, right in front of these doors, you can't get the tractor out. You're like, okay, I can start it, but you know, it's gonna take me 20 minutes just to drive it, 20 feet out of the shop. So I want to park it there, and you fire it up, you can clean up a bunch of stuff and put it back and be done in an hour. There's power there, so we're good. So what I'm going to do this year, last year I just put a battery charger on with clips, and I had a corrosion issue. And I think because of that battery went flat, and I think it froze. It worked okay this year. I got to replace it next year. So, but I want it available for this winter. Well, if I'm heading south, why do you need your tractor available for winter? We have people stay here in the winter and take care of the cats and make sure the pipes don't freeze and stuff like that. And they got to get out of the garage when it snows, so the tractor's there. All they have to do is go out and plug the block heater in, and it should be good to go. So with that in mind, I wanted to put a float charger on it. So I went down to John Deere and I said, hey, I need a float charger for my 5075E. And they said, yeah, no problem. We don't have any. And they're back ordered and they're like $50. The $50 didn't bother me. The reason, well, they're John Deere green, so you just expect to pay more. So I came back, went online, Amazon. I bought 3 for $50. I think I bought 3 for $50. Anyway, I bought 3, and they're not bad. I mean, if you read the box and you go by what's on the box, and I actually have my second camera working here, and it's actually recording this time, so I'll try to do some like fancy video inserts and stuff. Like I think they'll be up over here. So anyway, I got these, and nice little units, but what's really cool about them, the clips are cool. They're clips. But they also come with, and I think most of them do, they come with these bolt-on type. And you can just screw these on the terminal, and you've got a disconnect with a little cap on it, so in the summertime when you're not using your float charger, you put the cap on it. And you just plug it in. And another thing I liked about these, and not a sponsor, believe nobody watches my videos, so I don't get any money off them. But these have a desulfating, which is a pulse. They send out this pulse, and it's supposed to knock the sulfates off the plates, which is supposed to make your batteries longer, or last longer. I don't know if it works. Just because it says desulfating on it, does it really do it? I don't know. But I will let you know next year when I come back and I go to start my tractor if it starts or not. So, with all that in mind, the wind is howling outside, so I'll try to set you up so you're not getting beat up too much. Forget the audio. There's not going to be any audio. I'll put some music on for you, but it'll be quick. I'll just bolt it on and plug it in and make sure it works. And then I've got to pull, the last thing I have to do, and I need to take care of it, I need to get the mower deck off. I've got a 7-foot mower deck on the back of this thing, and well, you don't mow snow. So, and then I got to put a blade on it. That way, the people that are here, or if my neighbor wants to come over and borrow it, they've got a blade so they can clear the road. We're on a private road here. The road itself is over 1 mile long. It's about 2 miles long, and I think. And we have to plow it ourselves. You know, there's no county plows going down our road here. So anyway, let me get all that set up. You may get to go for a ride with me on my tractor today, my big green tractor. It's not a big one, it's a little one. But anyway, it's mine. So let's get at it. Well, I gotta pull the mower deck off this guy, and put the blade on it, so I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Okay, we'll let this guy warm up for a few minutes, and then we'll get to work. I think that's going to do it for this location for 2020. Tractor's all ready to go for the winter. I'm going to have to replace that battery next year. Next thing will be get the truck in here, get it winterized, and then head south.